guys, what's going on? Blossoms back, and welcome back to another episode of Top Drives. Now, today's episode is not an April Fool's video. Yesterday's video was an April Fool's video. I'm sure you guys realize that already by now, right? And I'm really happy that a lot of you guys just kind of ran along the joke. A lot of you guys said that it was really funny and that you appreciated that video, and I appreciate that too. I'm glad that you enjoyed the April Fool's video. It was a lot of fun to make, and also shout out to Ben once again for coming in clutch for all those custom cards. But today's video is not an April Fool's. You can actually get free carbon fibers. You can get a lot of free carbon fibers by just playing the game, and you can redeem it all at the same time if you time it right. With a little bit of patience and a little bit of timing, you can actually open more than 5 carbon fibers for free. And I gotta say, man, every single carbon fiber that I'm gonna be redeeming today, I did not need to use a single legend. I think there were some challenges where I did use an epic or two, but I'm pretty sure there are ways to win, like the tune-up, for example, without an epic. The tune-up carbon fiber that we're going to redeem today, I use a couple epics to win the challenge, but I'm pretty sure that you can probably beat the tune-up without even using a single max epic. Maybe not even a single epic in general. I did not check that, but I definitely didn't use a legend. And I gotta say, man, like, I'm going to be redeeming about 7 carbon fibers, literally for free. I'm not spending a single piece of gold. I'm not spending any cash. I did not swipe my credit card once, and I'm redeeming 7 carbon fibers basically virtually for free. All I need to do is play the game, and obviously I had the cars already, but like I said, no legends, barely any epics were used. I mean, I'm getting carbon fibers. I'm redeeming these carbon fibers by winning with what, ultra rares, super rares, rares, and I gotta have a heart to heart. I'm gonna be completely honest. I've been playing this game since it began in 2017, and when we first started playing Top Drives, free carbon fibers were just not a thing. Carbon fibers were cheaper back when Top Drives just started. Like, you would see sales of carbon fibers for like I'll bit my tongue there. You would see a sale for like carbon fibers for like 99 gold, for example. You know, it wouldn't be there all the time, but it did happen. And there might have been a chance where you got carbon fibers more often from events if you raced in them and stuff like that. But I mean, think about it. I'm gonna redeem 7 carbon fibers. Top Drives 2017. Top Drives 2018, even Top Drives 2019, we couldn't have it as good as we do right now. I'll be completely honest, okay? Because I know that this game gets a lot of shtick. It gets a lot of heat for being a pay-to-win game. And I'm not saying that Top Drives isn't a pay-to-win game. It definitely is, especially if you want to win a lot, you gotta pay a lot, okay? But, to say that the game does not give out at all, that's false, because I see people saying that, oh, the game is just money hungry all the time, and you know, you gotta pay to do anything. No, not necessarily, okay? I understand why people might say that, but honestly speaking, have a look at this. I've got, oh, and all this I can also claim, so I can claim this right now. I wonder if I can get another pack from claiming these two. I can. So today, just based off free things that I can claim for literally doing things, 2 ceramic packs there. Got a carbon fiber. That's 1 carbon fiber with the tune-up. Hugo's Collection Series. I've got 1 carbon fiber here, 2 more carbon fibers there. So that's 4 carbon fibers already that we can redeem. And again, I'm just doing the challenges. And look at the challenges that I had to beat in Hugo's Collection to get those carbon fibers. Again, no epics. No legendaries, okay? Oh yeah, you can't see it anymore because they're gone. It was a rare challenge, a super rare challenge, an uncommon challenge, an ultra rare challenge. You know, you didn't need any epics for that. And look at this, by the way, common. It's still there. It's always the hardest one. Hugo's Collection, only RQ 10 to 13. Look, this is something else. Look, I'm praising Top Drives today, okay? I'm praising the game and its mechanics and its rewards today, but this is something that I need to roast about later on. Look, I freaking hate the common challenges. The thing is, if you want us to play with commons, and I've said this before, make them more fun to get and make them easier to be attained. They make them more attainable, basically. This is the worst, quote-unquote, worst rarity in the game, and yet it's not even the easiest rarity to get. I think uncommons are probably the easiest ones to get, because you get them from a ceramic pack, and especially if you're, you know, finishing high in a multiplayer series, in a multiplayer event, you're going to be getting packs that won't even give you commons anyway. So the only avenue for me to get commons is like 3 commons per multiplayer bracket reward, and I don't even play multiplayer events that often. That's a new thing in Top Drives that I've also kind of adapted into my game style, into my play style. I'm a lot busier now compared to, you know, a couple of years ago. I've got a full-time job, I've got a life, I've got bills to pay, I've got a girlfriend, all that kind of stuff, and I don't have that much time to invest in Top Drives as I used to many years ago, right? So when I see an event that annoys me, I have this new tendency to just not touch it at all. For example, the common one, yeah, whatever, dude. I got 12 days, no rush. I'm just gonna leave it there. Another example is the qualifiers. I did not enjoy the qualifiers, and honestly, I don't enjoy a lot of the multiplayer events recently. The track sets have been terrible. Like, you know, one track set out of the 4 track sets, you might get all off-road. One track set out of 4 track sets, you might get 2 city streets medium, and then all the other track sets, no city streets medium. You know me, I hate those kind of, you know, track sets where you can't determine your own fate. It's based off a lottery system, based off what track set you get, you know, and based off who you're racing against. So an example of me just not caring anymore is that I didn't even play the qualifiers. I didn't even join the qualifiers. I mean, this is proof right here. Play 2 qualifier matches. I could have actually gotten an extra carbon fiber by just participating in that. Just saying. We're already going to open 7 carbon fibers for free. I could have opened an 8th one for just simply participating in like all of the events. But I'm missing out on that because I didn't. And that's my fault. That's on me. And I don't care about that. We got the Veterans Challenge carbon fiber. Again, didn't need to use any legendaries for this. I didn't even use, I think I used like 1 or 2 epics for that. So that's another carbon fiber. And of course we got the Challenge League carbon fiber, which I can redeem as well. Again, didn't really need any legendaries for this. I mean, I didn't even join the freaking qualifiers, but like I got enough flags to redeem the hexagons to get ourselves into the carbon fiber. And that's after redeeming 2 carbon fibers already. So like, okay, look, I roast top drives. I do, but I like to give them credit when it's due as well. And you know, if you asked me back in 2017, hey, you know, like, imagine if you got 7 carbon fibers for free, just like for playing the game. I would say, bro, you're just out of your mind. But this really is the reality. If you time it right, okay? Because obviously I didn't open a lot of these carbon fibers. I could have opened this carbon fiber like a week ago. I could have opened like, you know, some of the tune-up carbon fibers, like, not the tune-up, but the Hugo Collection series carbon fibers. I could have opened them like 2 days ago and stuff like that. So obviously it took a bit of timing, a bit of discipline to kind of jumble them all together. But I'm just showing you that, you know, there are actually rewards that, you know, a lot of players can get. So yeah, anyway, let's just open all the packs. Okay, so we got the let's start with the Grand Tour Revival stuff first. I know I'm probably gonna get some hate for actually, like, you know, talking not smack, like actually praising the game for the packs like these, but I'm just keeping it real, okay? When I roast them, I'm real about it. When I give them credit, I'm real about it. Let's open some packs. Let's see if we get anything good. We got 7 carbon fibers. Like, you know, an epic would be nice. Was that the same one? I don't know, but that was 2. That was the filler stuff out of the way. So we'll move that out of the way. Let's talk about the carbon fibers that we're going to open. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with Hugo's collection. I'm going to do all 3 Hugos first. After Hugo's, we've got 7, right? So after Hugo's, I might do the regular carbon fibers, and then I might do the tune-up carbon fiber. Something along those lines. So let's get Hugo's collection carbon fiber number 1 over here. Was that 7 or was that 6? I might have miscounted. 7, 6 carbon fibers. But like I said, all of these packs I'm opening. All of them, I did not spend a single piece of gold. I did not spend any of my own cash. Mitsubishi Shogun Black Edition. 3, 2, 1. We got ourselves a Mitsubishi BMW X3, so nothing there. Okay, carbon fiber number 2. Let's see what it's gonna be. I remember back when I started playing top drives in 2017, opening a 5 times carbon fiber was all the jazz. That would be the video that would get you the most views. That was the video that was the pack that would get you the most hype. And now, like, we're just opening 5 carbon fibers for free. More than that. All right, Volvo C30 and a Holden Ute SS. It would be funny if I did all that praise and then I get nothing from any of the carbon fibers that I'm redeeming. It is all entirely possible, by the way. Oh, that's another Orochi. I think that's an Orochi that I don't have, so that's another one. Peugeot 4008 1.8, and oh, that is wonderful. Nissan, I will take that. That is an Instamax, and obviously we've got the we can redeem the Lancia. We can also redeem the Di Tommaso Pantera, so we might as well do that. The Tri-Series one I want to open last. That's the one where, honestly, I think that I'm most hyped for. So, those are 3 carbon fibers. Oh, so it's 6 carbon. I thought we had 7 carbon fibers. That's another one, right? So, we've opened 3 so far. And then we have, like, 3 more here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is just a classic example of Blossom not knowing math. Not knowing how to count. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is carbon fiber number 4, man. There we go. Let's see what we get from this. That is indeed that Porsche 911 Patina. Is it driving strangely? Okay, I think it only drives strangely in the April Fool's event, right? Because this might be an April Fool's car, but it's not... It seems to be going in a straight line. All right, skip match 250 to 0. Let's see what we get from this carbon fiber. Oh yeah, I'm upgrading a bunch of stuff at the same time too. Carbon fiber number 4. Let's go. All right, we've got Citroen DS5, Honda Prelude, Alpha 164, got a Mitsubishi Outlander, and a BMW. Okay, that ain't pretty. That's also Hugo's collection, I'm pretty sure. And we can redeem the 308 TCR if we wanted to. I don't think I'm gonna do that though. Yeah, I don't know. Don't feel like doing that. Okay, we got another carbon fiber. This is carbon fiber number 5. Still no epic, still no legendary. Okay. Hopefully this one might be a little bit better. If not, you know, I'm happy with the Patrol Nismo though. Patrol Nismo is always a good one. There were 3 ultra rares you could have gotten from Hugo's collection that were reclassified that used to be epics. I've gotten 2 out of 3. Got the Patrol, we got the Audi. The only one I didn't get is the Peugeot Exalt. So I'm pretty happy with how that turned out, actually. Patrol's always great. Mercedes SL, Jaguar XKSS, and a BMW 640i. Okay, so there's actually a very high chance that we're gonna open all 6 carbon fibers and they might all be ultra rares. Okay, I mean it's the good and the bad, you know. We got a bunch of packs, but they're all just, you know, when I was hyped for this video because I was like, dude, I'm opening 6 carbon fibers. I thought I was opening 7 to be fair, but like, you know, I'm opening 6 carbon fibers. Surely there'll be something above an ultra rare, surely, right? Oh my god, no. Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what? That's not, whatever. It's fine. I've just not been very lucky. It is what it is. Those are all the carbon fibers that I've already redeemed, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay, that's done. I joined the prelims because I was like, yeah, dude, I can't even, yeah, I gotta participate in something. I mean, this is a nice one, Civic Type R, you know, I think would be nice. Oh, really? 6 carbon fibers and we have nothing from that? Okay, sure, 1, 2, I'll take the Patrol. The Patrol is sick. The Pantera, yeah, sure, that can come into the table as well, I guess. Oh, this was supposed to be like a wholesome video, you know, where we're like, yeah, we got a bunch of packs to open. I'm sure that it'll work out, you know. Alright, let's max the Patrol though. Let's find the right one. So the epic can finally go. So that's always good. Rest in peace to my boy though. This is an old car. I had it like for the longest time. I had it when it was an ultra. It went up to an epic. It went back down, and it even gave me the epic tag, you know. But yeah, rest in peace to my boy, because I'm not maxing that. No, but this one I am though. So I got the tokens here. Finally, I can use the tokens for something. I'm gonna drag spec the Patrol Nismo. If I pull another one, then I'll go 323. But for this one, I'm gonna go drag spec. And then we have the Di Tommaso as well, the Pantera. Might as well just max that just because we can. GT5. I got a 233 one. Yeah, we could go drag spec on the Pantera. I'm just gonna make a decision on the spot right now. Let me just look at ultra rare. This might not be the best decision for me to make, but I'm just gonna full send it. So medium ground clearance, high ground clearance. I want performance tires, only rear wheel drive or front wheel drive, so no 4-wheel drive stuff. Just having a look. Okay, if I had a drag spec version of the Di Tommaso Pantera, would it be able to beat the Alto Delta in the drags? No. Would it be able to beat the Alto Delta in an Ocean City Streets? No, it wouldn't. Alto Delta's got the MRA, so I don't think there's much of a point, you know, going 332 in the Di Tommaso Pantera. It's not the best car in the world, but I guess having 2 of these fully upgraded, I mean, the main thing about it is that, you know, it is the best handling, medium ground clearance Italian car with rear wheel drive or front wheel drive, because it's 91, so it has better handling than all these other cars over here. So I could go 323 and reserve this for like a hairpin kind of situation. Yeah, sure, whatever, man. I'm just gonna go 323. There you go. All right, we got 2. Then we got a 233 version and a 323 version. So both Di Tommaso Pantera GT5s. That's done and dusted. Finally used my tokens on something, hey. But yeah, okay. Well, that's just about it. I mean, I guess we can just join the Daytona Prelims. I forgot what I was using here. Driver's choice 1, 2. Oh God, I'm still kind of sad that we didn't pull anything above an ultra rare from 6 free carbon fibers. I guess at the end of the day, you know, it was free. So it's like, you know, don't be too bad about it because it was free. But yeah, I really expected to get, you know, something a little bit more than that. But yeah, Okay, you know, let me know down in the comments below if you guys got a little bit more lucky with that. I hope you do. Hugo's collection, I've not pulled a single epic from Hugo's collection, actually. It's just been all ultra rares. But hey, I can use those ultra rares, I guess, to max out an epic of my choosing. So that's gonna be pretty cool as well. I see 3 win conditions here, so I'm just gonna use every single one. Honestly, I should have played a more safer game. I should have put my Chevy Lumina on race 4 against the Porsche. That would have been a better bet. The result probably would have been like 200 to like, I don't know, 90 or something like that. Hey, you know what? It's fine. We can claim something else as well. Is there anything else? Oh, yes. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Okay, can we claim another one? No, we can't. But we can claim the cash, and we can end off with the racing objective pack. By the way, if we pull an epic from this, there's a 1.5% chance. What are the odds we pull something better from this and all the other carbon fibers? 3, 2, 1. No, not today. All right. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Still though, I mean, you told me in 2017 that, you know, in like what, 8 years time, 7 years time. Oh my God, it's been so long. You know, you'd be just getting carbon fibers out the wazoo like this, or just playing the game. I'll be like, damn, that's pretty cool. Anyway, hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna stay safe, wash your hands, and blossom out. Peace.
Bro, this song just makes me so happy.
Me too.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Imagine being Asian in the 50s, looking nifty, leather jacket, looking sleek, look like Presley, look so deadly. Got a jukebox back at home, feeling jazzy, turn it on and play it slow, like the movies with the ladies.
They so fine.
Sit back, relax in my Bonneville Pontiac. Hold tight all night, cruise to Jacksonville,
Atlanta.